Grand rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm out here in the heart of nature, raising the frequency. Good day, beautiful people. Chosen family vibe tribe. Here right now, receiving this message on this beautiful day. I give thanks for you being here on this beautiful day. I give thanks for this time, this moment that we are about to have. I give thanks for that. Today's message, my friends, I'll be sharing a little story with you guys of how I awakened to a lot of the truths that I have awakened to. I'll be diving deep into how I reconditioned my mind, reprogrammed my mind, tapped in and gained connection, regained connection as I disconnected from society in general, as I disconnected from technology, as I disconnected from the illusion of separation. I started to dive into wholeness and oneness. I'll be sharing that story with you guys today. If this message interests you off the bat, hey, stay tuned until the end, because there will be a lot of deep insights today. There will be a lot of deep truths as usual. Deep talk, real talk. So, if you're here for realness, if you're here for real talk, if you're here for wisdom, stay tuned. And let's dive into it. So for starters, some of the stuff that I've realized that has led to my mental conditioning, my mental state, the identity, the false identity that is not who I am, but what someone else programmed me to, started when it is that I started to dive deeper within me. When it is I started to tap in to my body. I started to see that, one, the school system wasn't teaching me to become a better me. School systems wasn't teaching me to live in peace and harmony. The school systems wasn't teaching me about life. I realized that the school systems was actually teaching me how to be a slave, how to be a sheep, how to not be a leader and to be a follower, how to think the same, limiting, giving the same answers from their tests that they gave me while growing up, from their tests that they've created and chose to give the answers, meaning that the answers that they have chosen as the right answers is the correct answer in their world, in their system, which has a big part to play on how they conditioned us all as a collective to being a slave. 1 multiplied by 0 equals 0. One little error there. But I'm not going too deep into that, right? There are many other errors. In this, I began to see that, wait a minute, whose life am I living? Who created this system? Who said that this was right and who said that this was wrong? Like, where did they get this from? So I started to dive a little deeper into that realm, which led me to understanding an even deeper aspect of things, like our job or the work that we think that we need to be in to live. So we think that oftentimes that this is what will give us the life that we want if we work hard and be under the order of our boss and stay there. We'll get the life that we want and we'll actually get to live, which is an illusion within itself. I started to realize that, wait, so I need to work to live? Alright. I need to work hard to live? Alright. Okay, sounds cool, sounds interesting. So I did what I needed to do, kept going, kept doing what it is I needed to do, up until the point where I realized 11 months straight of work, constant work, with a couple little weekends in between, Saturdays and Sundays and little holidays, were the only days that I would have actually gotten to live my own life. Were the only days where I could have actually been myself and did what it is that I wanted to do. But let's say out of 365 days in a year, 300 days goes to the oppressors, goes to the boss. And I was like, what am I working for then? If I don't have freedom, if I don't have any time to spend the money that I need, if I don't have any time to enjoy these things, what am I working for? Which led me to understanding that I was never really working for freedom. I was never really working to live life, but to actually live someone else's life, the life that someone else has chosen for me, which lit my mind up, which lit my eyes up. I started to see very clearly that this is not for me. This is when I quit. This is when I said to myself, this is normal. And this is when I started now to embark on an even deeper journey inwards. Connect to me and remember who I am. Before I was conditioned to being a slave. Before I was conditioned to being a worker. Who am I? Who am I? Who do I want to be? Who did I want to be? What brought peace to me? What gave me that sense of fulfillment before everyone else shoved down their life, shoved their perceptions, shoved what it is that they want me to do down my throat. What is it that I want to do? Which led me to living based on that. But now, my work is no longer work. It's my lifestyle. My work is not something that I have to do, but something that I choose to do. So therefore, I no longer work for money. or work because I think that I have to work, but I do work because it brings me fulfillment. I do work, I do things that brings me joy in life. I do things that helps me to protect my mental peace. I do things now. I live based now on fulfillment. Which brings me into this aspect. Now that I live in fulfillment, one, I no longer have to wait for a holiday to get to do what it is I want to do. I no longer have to wait for a Friday or weekend to get to go come out here and vibe and live life. But every day now is a holiday because every day is a day for me to live the life that I choose that is based on fulfillment. And this is why I have so much freedom, I have so much time, and I'm still being taken care of at the same time. You know, I'm still independent, I'm still standing on my own, I'm still able to give myself what it is that I deserve. I'm still able to give myself the life that I deserve. Living purpose-based, living my highest truth, being my highest self. And this, my friends, is why I say to you, in this realm, in the depths, diving into the depths of purpose-driven choices, it has freed me exponentially from the Matrix script. Now the Matrix can't control me. Now the Matrix can't tell me what to do. Now the Matrix has no authority or dominion over me. Because I don't live based on what it is that they choose to me. I'm no longer a follower, following a system that's leading me down a path that's not facing me where it is I would want to be in the future. Like, when it is I was in those jobs, in that system, I said, how long do I need to keep this up to get the freedom that I'm working for? Okay, and they said, okay, 10 years for your first promotion. Huh? Okay, and then what? More work in alignment to suit their cause. Then how much years till retirement? Age 65, which would have been like 40 years from that time period. 45 years to be exact. And I was like, wait, what? Okay. And then I realized they even had me eating stuff that wasn't in alignment to my purpose. And I was like, what? Even the food wasn't in alignment to my purpose? It's like, how? Started to see that even the foods that I was eating was harming my body, was making me sick internally. Even the foods that I was eating was not setting me up for my best future. It was setting me up to be trapped in yet another matrix, to be a slave to yet another world, where in that future I saw myself and I was like, wait, so all my money that I've made now and I need to retire now, I'm getting to retire now, I need to pour this back into hospital bills, medicine, medication, to help soothe the diseases that were caused by what it is that I was consuming. What? So I like, wait, so I need to wait to reach that point to then still be trapped? And this shit hit me. This shit really hit me. I was like, oh hell no. No, 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 no. I chose to live my life. No. I chose to live my life in my youth. I choose to live my life healthy. I choose to live my life taking care of me, living in alignment to passion and purpose. Not putting all my eggs in one basket, making sure that I have options, making sure that I'm not just living a life that is same thing over and over repeatedly, but actually creating a life that brings fulfillment because there's something new, there's something different, there's a different view, there's more excitement, for the moments that are passing, the moments, the phases that I'm going through. There's more excitement, there's more joy, there's more bliss, there's more love for life. Rather than being in a position or being in a place that I don't love, I don't like. It's not good for my mental peace. It's not good for my mental health. It's not beneficial to me in any way, form, or fashion. I was like, damn, okay. I'm good over here with that shit. I'm really good. Started to realize that I want a life that I could look back on and be proud of. I want a life that I can see to myself, or I can tell my grandchildren, I lived a life worth living. Not the other way around, telling them stories of, well, I had to do this, I had to do that, I didn't get to do this when I was younger, I didn't get to do that, oh, I wish I did do this, I wish I did do that, I wish I did take that trip, I wish I did follow my passions, I wish, I wish I could go back. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I really don't want to be that guy. So this is why I said to myself, live life. Live the life that you have now. Live it now. Because you'll never get it back. You see, we are infinite. We cannot die. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. But you still only have one life to live. Which is the life that you choose for you in this incarnation. So only have one life. That don't mean YOLO and shorten it. I want to make this life that I have last 100, 200 years from now. So this is why I also eat based on that, to help my body rejuvenate and actually help oil my vehicle, so that I'll have more use out of it, so that I'll have more longevity. This is also why I do yoga. This is also why I take time to implement some levels of fitness in my life, like jogging, exercising, and physical activities and stuff like that. Because I know these things helps my body to regenerate and produce new cells to actually bring forth, a healthier me, and to help me oil my vehicle and keep my engine greased. So, in this being said, I want to live a purposeful life that I'm already living now, by the way, and I want it to last. So this is why I don't just YOLO. And this is why I use my wisdom to help navigate me through this life. This is why I do things in moderation. This is why I live moderately. I've created a lifestyle that is also more balanced, where my work and my play is an alignment together as one. My work now is play for me. But in that being said, my work doesn't mean that it's out of control or anything. But it's in divine alignment. So it's not controlled by me, but actually controlled by the universe that is within me. So it's like I said yesterday, when it is you lose control, you connect and you regain control. Because now I have knowledge and now I know what is the universe's plan for my life. So now I gain control of how I choose to execute that plan. Yeah. Because I'm in alignment. So now I get to choose how I want to navigate and bring forth that plan, co-create with the universe. And this being said, in this state, in this awakening, I gained a lot more compassion for life too. Knowing that I'm a co-creator working with the divine, working with the universe to also help others, be of service to others. It's like I said, this is my lifestyle. It's every day. I'm like, damn, what a beautiful life. I'm getting the opportunity to help one person every single day. I'm getting the opportunity to impact one person in a beautiful way. I'm getting the opportunity to share my love, share my gifts, and share my talents with one person every single day. Just one. I'm making a difference in someone's life. Isn't that not legacy? Isn't that not something to be proud of? Living a life that will be remembered not only by you, but by the people that you inspired along the way. Damn! Amazing. So now, in my lifestyle, I've realized that I can lead myself. I've realized that my destiny is right here. All by surrendering, tapping in to me. And I'll just drop this little gem for you guys here. For some of you who want to know an even deeper aspect, how does tapping into your body tap you in to divine consciousness or universal consciousness? If you are asking that question and need a deeper explanation and you've made it down this far, then this is for you. Trust that you are meant to be here. Not a leaf falls from a tree without the universe's permission. Know that miracles will find its way to you. Know that you are already the living miracle. And trust that everything is working in your favor. Trust that you will receive everything that you deserve. Trust that your blessings are growing 100-fold. Now let's dive into it. Pause. If you get a cut on your body, what tells that cut to heal? Do you tell that cut to heal itself? Or does it do that on its own? Okay, perfect indication that your body has a mind of its own, right off the bat. 2, when it is you eat food and you consume food, do you tell that food to digest in your gut? Do you tell that food where you want the nutrients to go? Do you tell that food what is good for your body and what's not good for it? What it should absorb and what it shouldn't absorb? What it should be classed as waste and what is classed as nutrients? How does your body know to let go of waste? How does your body know what to absorb and what to intake without you telling it to? Just something to think about. So this is why you would want to tap into that realm that's within you, because it's the infinite knowing. It's in you. This is why you'd want to listen to your body. This is why you'd want to trust in you. Because that, my friend, is what's already leading you. To even dive deeper into that, when it is you sleep, what or who tells your body to continuously keep breathing? Do you tell yourself to keep breathing? Even while you're awake, moving, while I'm speaking, I don't have to tell myself to take a breath. Do you have to tell yourself to take a breath? And this is why tapping into your breath is so important, because it pulls you into divine alignment and divine connection to your body. And I'll leave that there, guys. I'll leave that there. I've said enough. But yeah. So my friends, tap into your body. Tap into the divine wisdom within you. Tap into divine consciousness within you. Notice Satan. Know thyself. Know thyself. Create a lifestyle. Create something that you're passionate about. Live a life that you're passionate about. Live a life that inspires you. Live a life that drives you. Live a life that motivates you. Live a life that best suits you. Live a life that helps you. That drives you to the vision of what it is that you want for you in the future. And if your life right now that you're living is not in alignment to your future self, to your vision for your future, the life that you want for you, but it's actually in alignment to someone else's life that they want for you or that they choose for you, then you need to reassess, disconnect, reset, and go within you and find out what it is you want for you. I am Peace Keeper, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this message. I hope this message inspired you, and I hope this message really and truly did what it needed to do for whoever it was meant to reach today. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. Always remember this, guys. Always remember, your power is never anywhere else other than within you. Your love is never anywhere else other than within you. See, love, my friend, cannot be contained, it cannot be controlled. And that's why it's so powerful. Amen. One love.